Hey guys, Lyra Linx here, and I thought I'd come back with another story video. I have been wanting to post some longer videos lately. I have a lot of things planned, but I really wanted to be able to put some stuff out in the meantime because I'm planning to do some skits, and I've never tried to do skits before, but I've wanted to try them for a really long time, but they are going to take more time than normal videos, so there's that factor. And I also have a video planned that I was supposed to do, I don't know, 80 subscribers ago. And that's also going to take a lot of work and it'll take a lot of time. So I want to be able to post some smaller things in between that. And while I was at my tennis practice today, I thought about the first time I ever had a panic attack. It's technically not the very first time because when I was younger, I used to absolutely throw the worst tantrums, and it could be over absolutely nothing. I would scream and cry and kick and wear myself out, and I would go to the point where I was like hyperventilating and almost near passing out at times. My mom would worry for me. I don't know how my parents managed to handle that all those years when I was younger, but it was pretty bad. I never knew much about like anxiety or panic attacks before this incident, and it's actually this incident that made me look it up and what made me find out I had anxiety in the first place. So, this is how it happened. I was playing tennis my sophomore year, and it was our first match of the season. I had never played previous to this, and I was really excited but also nervous. And I was playing at third doubles with my partner, who I'm not sure if I can name, so I'm just going to refer to her as my partner. But we were playing, we were doing all right. We honestly could have won in the end. It ended up being really close. We had to do a tiebreaker, and we barely lost it. We were kind of disappointed, but what was really scary was that probably midway through, I was just frustrated with myself and I was starting to get nervous, like way more nervous than usual. I felt myself start shaking and I got a little bit scared and then I just full on panicked. My partner told them that we needed a minute. She called basically a timeout. I'm not even sure if that was really allowed because we didn't talk to the coaches, but I was freaking out. I was already crying and hyperventilating, and there was nothing that could be done. And my partner walked over to me. She grabbed my hands and she started talking to me, telling me to calm down and that everything was all right. She was just trying to be nice, telling me all these things, being with me to calm me down. She asked me if I needed anything, got me some water, I'm pretty sure. And meanwhile, my heart is just racing. I can't stop crying. I'm shaking so hard. And I didn't understand at all what was happening to me. But eventually she somehow managed to calm me down by being with me and just being there for me. And that meant a lot to me. And I dried up my tears. We played. We barely lost. It was pretty good for us never having played tennis before. But after that, I was really concerned. I didn't understand what had just happened to me. I didn't know the definition of a panic attack or anything like that. I just looked up online, which is not like the best place to be looking up information when something goes wrong. But I looked up information that was like similar to what happened to me, and I found out that it was a panic attack. And then I talked to my mom about it, and she was like, yeah, that's probably a panic attack. I've had those. Your father and I have anxiety as well. And so I found out that I have anxiety, and that that one panic attack wasn't ever going to be the end of it. I still have them to this day, and it makes me so nervous because in everything I do, I just have to figure out some way to remain calm to the best of my ability and do whatever I can to feel normal, I guess. I just feel really isolated from people because of it sometimes. I freak out over absolutely nothing. I've cried in the middle of tests before just because I get so anxious, and it's just like something I have to battle with every day. And I have to sometimes remind myself that that does not define me, but that experience, having that for the first time, knowing what it was, it sort of changed my life, but it also helped me realize that there are people who are there for me that can calm me down, and it's not something that has to totally rule my life. I thought about it again at tennis practice today. Oh, I'm glad that I had such a good partner to be there for me and not just leave me alone. She talked me through everything, and I was fine. And so now I have to do that myself. I'm trying to find ways to cope with it myself so that I don't get as frustrated at practice and freak out and cry and things, because that's not me. But yeah, that's when I first found out that I had anxiety issues and things, and now I'm learning how to handle them better, though still not completely. I just thought that it might be an interesting story somehow. If not, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think of some video ideas in between. Like I said, there's going to be a lot more content soon, and I really hope that you'll tune in and enjoy it. So if you enjoy my weird stories, leave a like. Let me know what you want to hear next, if anything. I have a lot of stories I could potentially tell that are a lot better than this one. Dramatic and so on. So let me know what you think. I hope you have a nice day or night, and we'll tune in for the next video. Like and subscribe for more. Bye!